Hello and welcome to my test of my live stream. Yeah, I'm now testing. This is just a test for my live stream. I'm not doing any riffing, anything fancy just yet. I'm testing my setup. I did one test on Facebook Live, and let me change the scene here. I did one test on Facebook Live, and that didn't go too badly, except the microphone audio was really low, which I couldn't figure out because I had it all the way up. So I'm gonna, and then when I checked my recording of it, when I checked my recording of the live stream, that recording had audible sound. Like the sound was higher in the microphone volume than it was. So I'm not really sure where the issue lies. I'm gonna see if the problem is with YouTube or with Facebook or with me on my end. And it is very distracting looking at the chat screen because yeah, it lags and it really distracts me. So I'm just gonna scroll down so I can't see that. See the live stream video there. Sorry, not the chat, the live stream. So the plan is to do some live stream riffing. I can riff a short, something in the public domain. Obviously, I can't riff anything that is still under copyright. That would be a crime. YouTube would block me. I could get fined or sent to prison or whatever, and that's not worth it to give a couple people a couple of laughs. So we're gonna stick with this right now. We're gonna just stick with public domain stuff. And like the idea is more to do improvisational riffing on live stream rather than scripted, at least for now, until maybe I have more time in my day to rehearse, because doing a scripted thing, I'm reading a script, it's kind of tricky, because if I flub up on live stream, it looks really awful, and of course I gotta find a good way to have my script on, like, well actually I guess I could just not have myself on screen, just have the video on screen, that would look alright. So, I want to see how my microphone sounds, and again, apparently my recording of this on my end, like the one I'm saving on my computer, is completely useless for telling me anything, so I need to check a live stream version, the version that goes on YouTube. And again, maybe it was a Facebook issue. So that's my mic, and I'm going to try now starting up the short I'm planning on riffing in the future. This is the first short I plan on doing a live stream riff of, improvisational. Jimmy of the Safety Patrol. So now I'll check the ratio, the sound ratios and everything, and see how that sounds. Obviously, you want to be able to hear me over the volume of the video, the short.
Our nation's capital.
Look at the beautiful be-nippled buildings. And oh yeah, I gotta move this to a main hard drive because I'm actually playing it off an external. But that's okay. This is just a test, more for setup purposes than anything. And let's see. Picture doesn't look too bad, as far as I can tell.
Everyone knows what the school safety patrol does.
So yeah,
on street corners all over the country,
I'm gonna play this back to myself, and of course if you're watching this, I see one watching, but I think that's counting me. So if that's counting me, that doesn't really do me any good, but hopefully someone will watch this later and let me know how this looks and how it sounds. Yeah, I think that's sufficient. So I hope this all works out well, and I can look forward to you people coming to the live streams and enjoying some live riffing. Hopefully I can do well with improv. And it might be funny just to see how much I fumble over everything live stream. Kind of sharpen my wit a little. In the meantime, if you want some of my already finished riffs, some of my scripted, more finely honed riffing, go to FireRiffs.com. I've got several riffs. Some of my early stuff isn't as good as my more recent stuff. I mean, check it out by all means if you find it interesting. But like the catalog is basically listed from oldest to newest. Right around, I don't know. I guess the Wizard was a pretty good riff. I'm gonna pause this. I guess the Wizard was a pretty good riff in my opinion. I enjoyed it. I think that was one of my better ones. I liked the Batman riff. I thought that went well. But the ones I've gotten the best feedback on are the Incredible Hulk and what's the other one? Terminator 2. And my latest riff, I've only had one view so far, one customer so far, I haven't gotten feedback yet, is Supergirl, the 1984 movie with Helen Slater, not the CW TV show. It's, yeah, the movie. Maybe I could riff the TV show sometime. It's fairly riffable. I don't know how many people actually bother to get that on streaming or DVD if someone wants to pay for that, but I suppose I could riff one of those sometime. But I think the movie was very riffable, and probably a lot of people who have seen it remember how awful it was and would like to see it ripped. So yeah, check that out. And again, if you're giving any feedback, thank you very, very much for any feedback you're offering me, assuming anyone's watching this. And I hope this came out well, so I'm going to stop this now and go back and watch the archive and see how it sounds and looks. So yeah, until next time, until my live riff, which, if all goes well, will be sometime towards the end of this week or early next week.